Ready to go? I will call this listening session of the Bloomington City Council to order. Good evening, everybody. Good to see you all again. Thanks for being here. Looks like we have, I'm guessing, two potential speakers tonight. Sally, I know, and you're wishing to speak as well? Very good. Why don't we, we'll plan on, we generally go until 6:15, but we limit folks to 10 minutes, no more, so we just don't go too far. Otherwise, we'll let folks, we parse the time out appropriately as folks are. Very good. Why don't we, if it's okay with you, Sally, can we start with, why don't we start? Come on up, please, and good evening and welcome. If you could sign in and introduce yourself.
Do I just sit here?
Yep, right there, right there. We try and keep this kind of informal. If you've got questions or something to say, and then we'll probably ask you questions back and forth and go from there.
Do you want my address and my email?
Your email is probably fine. Fine. Matt can find you. I know he can.
Okay. Is there a specific way I'm to address you? Like,
No, not at all. You can.
Thank you for asking. My name is Marlene Stoic, and I've lived in Bloomington for quite a while. My message is short. I come tonight as a watchman, and it's, I look at it from a biblical standpoint, but we know a watchman is someone who looks to see if there's any danger, and if there is, you warn people. And God tells me that if I see danger and I don't warn people, and something happens and some harm comes to them, because I haven't told them this danger is there, I'm responsible for what happens to them. God holds me accountable. So that's why I'm here. I believe that God has called me to be a watchman to the Bloomington City Council. And my concern deals with the LGBTQ events that the city has had in the past couple of years. I know it's an offense to God, and I know that's not, well, I don't know how you operate, how you do things, but where your foundation is. But I know that what is happening in the city when we elevate and celebrate this lifestyle, it's not pleasing to God. And then on top of that, we involve children in this activity. We make it a fun thing. Jesus said that if we cause one child to sin, it would be better off that we be thrown into the sea with a millstone tied around our neck. That's pretty serious. So if you're making events like this fun for kids to observe, you need to think about that. So what I'm asking you to do is stop these events. It really isn't beneficial to the city to be promoting these things. It's not everybody approves. I think it's part of it is a moral issue for me. So as a watchman, I'm just telling you that you're inviting God's rebuke or intervention or wrath, whatever you want to call it. I'm not judging you. I don't do that. I've got enough problems of my own. God's in the business of judging, not me. So I'm just here to tell you what God told me to tell you, and you wouldn't believe the chain of events that brought me here. But anyway, that's all I have to say. So thank you for listening, and Merry Christmas.
Well, Marlene, thank you. And thank you for your comments and thank you for your opinion. I will say, I think the Pride event in Bloomington has been very well received. And frankly, I think it's an enormous benefit to the city of Bloomington for a variety of reasons. We're trying to be a community where everyone feels welcome and included and part of this community.
Yeah, that.
And I think this is an important part of this. I really do. And I appreciate your yes, it is a moral issue and there's some beliefs on each side. I respect your beliefs, I certainly do. But I believe the God that I believe in is welcoming and open and accepts everyone.
Okay.
And thank you very much for being here, Marlene. Appreciate it.
Hello.
Hi, Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Sally, before you start, I'm going to ask, are you hoping to speak tonight as well? Okay, great.
Okay,
Go ahead, Sally. Thank you.
all right. The last listening session, I spoke about my concern with the inaccurate description of the rope that was tied into an overhand loop knot and being described as a crude noose. That implies a guilt. Tonight, I am speaking about my concerns with the inaccuracy of the city and school joint statement in 2017 that the Star Tribune reports was prepared in response to reports of intimidation or targeting of immigrants in the city, which implies guilt when the data indicates the statement was prepared in response to the election results in 2016. November 17, 2016, email. I will be reaching out to address the concerns and fears of our immigrant community in light of the election results. November 23, 2016, email. I met with the immigration attorney. He says the concern is the Republican control of Congress and what they can do to the immigration regulations. December 12th, 2016, email. The city is coordinating an immigration forum in response to many fears and concerns as a result of the elections. January 25th, 2017, email. Is the city of Bloomington a sanctuary city? February 22nd, 2017, email. We have been hearing concerns from our community about this issue. Bloomington is not a sanctuary city. It's not because we lack a desire, but that there is a false sense of safety and security. ICE can enforce immigration laws in any city regardless of being declared a sanctuary city. March 2nd, 2017, email. One of the members asked what city council is doing to address the concerns in the immigrant community given the Trump administration's actions around immigration. May make a formal statement, which some other districts have already done. March 3rd, 2017, email. HRC is moving forward. The commission has received several concerns and thought it important the city council make a statement about being a welcoming and inclusive community. The HRC will redraft a proclamation that will go to the city council. It can also go to the Bloomington School Board. March 29th, 2017, email. The city of Bloomington recognizes that noticeable concerns, fears, and needs have arisen. As a result, the recent federal executive order that relate to immigration, in an effort to respond, we need your help. The city is seeking feedback from community leaders that can identify and speak to the specific concerns that have arisen within the immigrant community. The goal is to understand how the city can effectively respond to the impact of the federal executive orders that relate to immigration. May 2nd, 2017, email. I am hopeful that we have a statement. I look forward to the joint city council school board meeting on May 20th. May 16th, 2017, email regarding the statement. Talked about the possibility of having a couple of community members provide testimony to the council and board. One testimony was provided and it was inaccurate. The Star Tribune reported that they heard reports of Islamophobia in Bloomington schools, such as students pulling off hijabs or head coverings of young girls. I requested data from Bloomington schools and the first response I received said they were not aware of any staff reports or incidents of Islamophobia in our schools. I made another request specifically questioning the testimony. Bloomington schools responded that there were no incidents of Islamophobia as the first reply stated. There's also an email from a police officer on June 1st, 2017, asking the city staff members who, from the data, appears to be in charge of drafting the statement to clarify the statement that was made. The city staff member responds to my knowledge and does not provide any specific report. With the overhand loop not being described as a crude noose, it was the firemen who were assumed guilty. With the joint statement, it was students and the general public that were assumed guilty. And that should not happen. This should be addressed, and this is an ask.
You're asking what, that we,
To be addressed, that the city and school board made a joint statement that was given the impression that the students' community was having issues, that, we had students who were